Last year's success of the Aswan Forum indicated that there is a need to continue to highlight the voice of Africa to create peace and security through deliberations between African heads of state, between African think tanks. This year, of course, the COVID-19 epidemic necessitated that we hold the forum virtually so that it continues as a fixture in terms of African venues for deliberation. There is sufficient interest to maintain the regularity of the forum. The second edition, because of the pandemic, will necessarily focus on the challenges the pandemic has created for Africa. Africa was viewed as the continent of the future, that the resources provided in Africa, the demographics and the presence of this number of youth and their potential would have created a higher growth rate for Africa that has been suppressed by the pandemic, and thereby the economic pressures on African states will definitely be one of the main topics of the forum, and how to overcome and mitigate the effects of the pandemic, but also issues related to the distribution of vaccinations and the fairness of that distribution. So it's a matter of also the overall global response to the pandemic, to which Africa is part and parcel. So among the other issues that were highlighted in the first session, peace and security, and also, of course, the implementation of the African strategy for 2063, as well as the fight against terrorism, is an important one where I think there is growing consensus within the African continent that more cooperation between the African countries, whether it's in the security, the exchange of information, but also in efforts in the field of de-radicalization. These are the main, I think, pillars of interest during the second version of the forum.